Hi, sweet buttercup faces. Hi, chocolate brownie mix from a bowl. Who deserves love? You do. Okay? That person just wants attention, so don't give it to him. Give it to me. I don't want any attention. That's so awful. Why is that a thing? He just wants attention. Don't give it to him. Those are like the saddest 2 sentences I've ever heard constantly growing up. Why are we... Honestly, why are we disgusted when we sense human need? He just wants water. Don't give it to him. Ew. Look how thirsty he is. He's like, chomping his lips. That is the thing, though. He just wants attention. Don't give it to him. You guys have heard that before, right? Yeah. You're even acknowledging what his acting out is about, a need for attention. The fact that you're actively choosing to withhold it is mean. He just wants attention. Give it to him. If not out of human empathy, give it to him to prevent, like, Hitler's from happening. How hard would it have been for one of Adolf's friends to be like, that's a nice painting of a building, that's a nice painting of a landscape. You should stick with that. I mean, not giving attention to someone who's starved for attention is literally how you make Hitlers. And also some stand-up comedians, but... Honestly, I would trade a few gaffigans to stop a genocide. And I know what it is. It's how they go about asking for attention. They shout out during a taping of a show, you know? They act out, they pull hair, they kill 6 million Jews. You know, these are the things... Too soon? These are the things that happen when people do not feel heard. Yeah, hi, Dave. You remember my friend Dave from about 30 seconds ago. Hi, what's up?
I have an idea to liven this up a little.
Okay, I'm kind of in the middle of talking about, well, making sure people feel heard. So, yes, I would love to hear your idea, Dave. What is it?
It's kind of like a game. Pick someone in the audience, and if they can fart on command, they get $500.
That's your idea?
No.
Oh.
There's more complexity to it. If they can't make themselves fart, then it's a wash. But if they push too hard and poop themselves, they owe the show $500. And they have 7 seconds to do it.
Why 7 seconds?
Well, anyone can fart if you give them 8 seconds.
Right, of course. How silly of me. Okay. Thank you, Dave. I'm glad I listened to you, and I want you to know that I heard you. I just think people came here for literally the tiniest bit more intellectual stimulation than that. Like,
I'm not totally against.
this is chaos. Dave, can you give your microphone to this? I'm sorry, what is that?
I came to hear your take, but his idea does sound... I would be interested in seeing that. It's more than a silly fart game. It's about mind over body. Do we control our bodies, or do they control us? It's a question for the ages. And I think I, as they say, have one in the chamber.
That's not what the game even is. The game isn't, I have to fart, so give me $500. The game is, I don't have to fart, but I can make my body produce such for a prize. Jesus Christ, fine, we'll do this. We'll do it with one person. Alan, can we do a contestant thing? Okay, this guy. And Alan, can you put like 7 seconds on the clock? Okay, ready, set, go.
7, 6, 5.
Shut up, let him work. Oh, okay. actually fun. All right. So to wrap up, I was just saying that if someone is acting out, maybe just try. One more part. Fine. Yes. Okay. One more. We'll do one more. Alan, can you? Okay. 7 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, and wow.
Your pants.
Why did she bring a checkbook? Why would you pack a checkbook? Is it okay if I get back to the point I was trying to make on my television show?
Technically, it's streaming.
Dave, please. I'm not being my best self, certainly. Okay, I'm sorry. What was I saying? Listen to people who want to. I don't even know if I believe in this anymore. I mean, people say if Trump had won an Emmy for The Apprentice, maybe he wouldn't have run. But Jesus Christ, you're supposed to be able to lose Emmys without launching a revenge presidency. You know, Jason Alexander lost 8 Emmys in a row, and you don't see him trying to ban Muslims. He couldn't even parlay that brilliant performance into another sitcom, and you don't see him trying to make a wall. You don't see him grabbing women by their and most of the time, he lost to Frasier's brother. You don't hear him saying Niles is from Kenya. Jason Alexander is a hero, so give people attention, don't give people attention, whatever. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. I don't give a Just please never forget the gracious loser of a private citizen that is Jason Alexander.